Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, July 25th, 2017, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We had an absolutely horrible day today. Just when I thought we were going to start, getting some traction here, and we were just killed today. Um, the the market opened, and we had, I think, about $7,000 positive open trade on the close yesterday, and briefly, for a few seconds anyway, I saw positive 10,000 on the screen right after the open, and then it just collapsed. And I mean collapsed. I mean, within 3 or 4 minutes, it'd gone from positive 10,000 to negative 8,000, an $18,000 swing in a few minutes, and all to the negative. Just absolutely horrible. We ended up closing out 9,600, getting into 8 new positions, and 2 were positive, 6 negative, and carrying negative $3,000 going into tomorrow. That's a horrible day. I mean, that's just nothing but a horrible day. And on top of it all, the Dow went up today. It gapped way up in the morning. I think it was gapped up like 140 points on the open, and ended up closing plus 100 for the day. So what the heck is going on? This is the problem. We are heavily invested in drug stocks. I hate the drug companies. I think they're complete thieves, but they are the best stocks because they in our American system, they are allowed to set their prices at whatever they want, and the taxpayers pay for it. The government has no control over drug prices. And that is basically why Obamacare has totally failed. And the problem is any kind of health care system is going to fail given this situation. The runaway escalating costs of health care isn't due to anything intrinsic about health care, except there are no controls on drug prices, what doctors charge, and what medical equipment manufacturers charge. They can charge anything they want, and the government pays. And there's no other industrialized society in the world that allows that to happen but us. And that's why we have the highest health care costs in the world, and yet we do not have anywhere near the best health care in the world. Anyway, I'm getting on my soapbox, but this is what's causing the problem for us right now with all these bio, all this stuff we have in drugs and bioscience and everything else is just very uncertain right now. And if you follow the news, Congress is just in turmoil over what to do about failing Obamacare and how to replace it and with what to replace it. It's a total mess. And the uncertainty behind all this is what's, causing all these problems, and the problems we had this morning. I don't know exactly what we can do about that. I really don't. But we're getting killed. At least we got killed today. I'll show you just a few of the stocks to show you what the problem is. Let's see, I didn't want to show you that one right away. Okay, this wasn't in drugs, but it was one of the problems. This was the gas, inverse natural gas. Yeah, we're having trouble with energy too. I mean, 4 days ago we got in here, got a nice trade there. We got in 2 days ago here, got out yesterday, made some money there, and then we got we bought basically almost a high tick of the day yesterday, and then bam, we got gapped down in that, and that cost us $2,200. Then back to healthcare. This was in community health, and we had bought this thing yesterday on the pop, and it actually closed profitably, and then we had this huge gap down this morning. That was our worst trade, and that cost us nearly $4,000. And then if that kind of stuff wasn't bad enough, then look at this, the one to cause you to tear out your hair. This is Tronics. We bought this 2 days ago, had this really nice trade that we got out of yesterday. Then we got re-entered on it, almost a high tick of the day. Looked bad most of the day, but then it came back, so I wasn't too worried about it. And then we're stopped out this morning. It's only about $1,000 loss, but then the thing takes off and closes on its high. I mean, that's just enough to drive a trader crazy. Everything today would drive a trader crazy, and that's me. And I'm just a little nuts tonight with all this. I mean, this is really pushing me to the edge. I'm sorry. It's really rough. Anyway, this is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday.